The vast Soggoth Empire, known for its peaceful diplomacy and intellectual curiosity, embarks on a historic mission to explore new civilizations. The Soggoth have conquered the stars with technology far beyond the reach of most species, but their ethos centers on peaceful coexistence, study, and understanding. Their aim is to seek out and form alliances with new species across the galaxy, believing that knowledge and peace will guide the universe to harmony. Their latest mission leads them to a distant, relatively unknown planet on the edge of the galaxy, Earth. For centuries, Earth has been considered an unremarkable, primitive world, full of dangerous creatures and barely advanced cultures. However, the Soggoth are intrigued by the signals they've intercepted, a unique combination of survival and intelligence. They arrive, hoping to study the planet and its people, unaware that the true strength of humanity is a force unlike any they have encountered before. Leading the Soggoth delegation is Ambassador Tylerix, a seasoned diplomat and an idealist. Tylerix believes that first contact will be peaceful and enlightening, with humans eager to engage in interstellar exchange. He eagerly prepares to meet the first human representative, Captain Sarah Hawk, a skilled soldier and one of Earth's highest-ranking officers. But Tylerix's superior, Commander Orcs, warns him to proceed with extreme caution. He knows that while humans are unpredictable, they also possess a violent history that could prove dangerous if provoked. Orith's warning echoes in Tylerix's mind, but his excitement to witness this historic moment outweighs his caution. Tylerix dismisses the advice, believing that the Soggoth's advanced technology and reputation will ensure peace. The first meeting takes place in a sterile, white chamber, with humans and Soggoth representatives facing each other across a table. Tylerix extends his hand toward Captain Sarah Hawk, who stands unflinchingly. Her eyes are cold and calculating, a result of years spent in the military trenches of Earth. She's seen the horrors of war and survived the most brutal battles humanity can offer. As she reaches out to greet the alien diplomat, Tylerix can't help but feel a sense of foreboding. The moment Tylerix's hand makes contact with Sarah's, his entire perception of reality shatters. In an instant, his mind is overwhelmed by a torrent of vivid, terrifying images: bloody wars, nuclear devastations, the extinction of civilizations, plagues that wiped out entire populations, and the unrelenting force of human perseverance. His consciousness is flooded with the history of Earth, a history so violent, so chaotic, that even his advanced alien mind struggles to process it. As the visions bombard him, he sees not just destruction, but a shocking resilience. Humans, despite all the destruction they've faced, never surrender. They adapt, they rise again, and they fight. The brutality of their past. The wars between nations, the genocide, the long history of internal strife, becomes clear to him, but so does something more terrifying: humans are survivors. They endure, they push forward, and they do whatever is necessary to protect their own. The overwhelming force of human will and spirit leaves Tylerix gasping for air as the connection abruptly severs. He stumbles back, his mind struggling to regain control. It's as if he's touched something far more powerful and dangerous than he ever imagined. He can feel the weight of humanity's past, and yet, somehow, there is something more, a strength that comes from within humans themselves. It's not just their weapons, or their technology, but their spirit that makes them formidable. Staring at Sarah with wide, stunned eyes, Tylerix can barely speak. His voice trembles as he stumbles out a warning to his fellow Soggoth diplomats: we have underestimated them. Their history, it is unlike anything we have seen. The strength of their spirit, their will to survive, is beyond our comprehension. Think twice before touching a human. Sarah watches silently as the alien ambassador retreats, his eyes haunted by the knowledge he has just unlocked. The moment passes in eerie silence. The Soggoth delegation steps back, exchanging nervous glances, their confidence shaken. The universe is about to learn that the primitive humans of Earth are not to be trifled with. Tylerix's warning hangs in the air like a heavy cloud, foreshadowing the storm that is about to come. Think twice before touching a human. As Tylerix and his fellow Sagat diplomats recover from the shocking encounter with Captain Sarah Hawke, they begin to scrutinize the history of Earth. Their initial curiosity about humanity had quickly turned into fear and disbelief. The Sagath, advanced in both technology and intellect, had never encountered a species quite like humans. They dig deep into the records of Earth's past, uncovering a chaotic history that includes wars, environmental destruction, and countless periods of hardship. Yet, amid the destruction and suffering, there is something truly unsettling about humans, their ability to adapt and thrive under the most brutal conditions. The Sagath had studied countless species across the galaxy, many with advanced technologies and superior physiques, but none had the same resilience as humans. Even after centuries of warfare, civil strife, and genocide, humanity still managed to rebuild, adapt, and fight again. Where other species might crumble under the weight of 1,000 wars, humans found new ways to survive. The Sagath begin to realize that the core of humanity's strength does not lie in their weapons or technologies, but in their indomitable spirit. Humanity's ability to evolve, emotionally, psychologically, and even biologically, astonishes the Sagath. It is as if each war, each battle, each conflict has only made humanity stronger. Their capacity for cruelty is matched only by their capacity for compassion and unity. Humans, despite their violent past, are capable of extraordinary acts of kindness, resilience, and hope. This revelation starts to shift the Sagath's perception. They see now that the true power of humanity lies not in their technological prowess or scientific achievements, but in their sheer will to survive. The question now becomes, how do they deal with a species that can endure everything the universe throws at them? The Sagath Council gathers to discuss their next course of action. Fear, uncertainty, and awe ripple through their ranks as they debate what to do with this newfound knowledge of humanity. Some council members argue for an immediate retreat. The discovery of humanity's tenacity, their ability to evolve and resist overwhelming odds, is seen as a grave threat. These council members worry that humans might one day turn against the Sagath or any other species that threatens them, making the galaxy an even more dangerous place. We have seen their history. It is violent, unpredictable. The humans may one day be a force we cannot control, one of the council members warns. They are not just survivors, they are conquerors. If they realize their full potential, the galaxy will be at their mercy. Others, particularly Tylerix, push back against this view. Tylerix has spent years studying peaceful civilizations, but he also believes in understanding the complexities of every species. He argues that humanity's true strength lies not in its brutality, but in its ability to overcome. Tylerix is fascinated by the depth of humanity's resolve and insists that they must study humans further before making any rash decisions. We cannot judge them based on history alone, Tylerix argues. There is more to them than what we have seen. We must understand their spirit, their will, before we make any final judgment. Their strength could be a force for good, or we could risk losing a powerful ally. The debate grows heated, and after much deliberation, the Sagath Council reaches a decision: they will test humanity further. They decide to place humanity in a scenario that forces them to reveal more about their true nature. The Sagath will observe, pushing humanity to react under extreme pressure, to see if their violent history is the result of mere survival instinct, or if it is something more. Tylerix, against the advice of many council members, is tasked with leading this experiment. He hopes to uncover more about humanity's moral compass, its ability to choose between mercy and wrath, before the Sagath make a final decision about Earth's place in the galaxy. As Tylerix prepares for the next steps, he cannot shake the haunting images he saw during his first meeting with Sarah. He is troubled by the brutality of Earth's past but equally fascinated by the underlying strength of its people. As the Sagath move closer to understanding humanity, one question lingers in Tylerix's mind: can humanity be trusted with power, or is it destined to repeat the mistakes of the past? The stage is set for a confrontation that will reveal not only the true nature of humanity but also the galaxy's future in relation to Earth's unique strength. Will the Soggoth view humans as a threat, or will they come to see them as potential allies in the struggle for peace? The answer lies in the next test. This part sets up the core of the HFY, Humanity Fights Back, theme, using a powerful hook to set the stage for the confrontation between humanity and a technologically superior alien empire. The suspense builds as the aliens begin to realize that humanity is much more dangerous than they ever anticipated. With the goal of understanding humanity's true strength, the Soggoth begin a series of covert tests. These experiments are designed to push humanity to its limits, testing not only their resilience but also how they react to unknown threats and technologies. The Soggoth, believing that humanity's strength lies in their willpower, decide to observe Earth from afar before engaging directly. Initially, the Soggoth remain hidden, observing the planet using their advanced surveillance systems. They note human behavior, culture, and interactions from a distance, carefully studying how different groups of humans react to external threats. However, this passive observation doesn't give them the answers they seek. Humans seem too unpredictable, too complex to fully comprehend without engaging them directly. As a result, the Soggoth begin sending small scouting parties into Earth's atmosphere. These teams, equipped with advanced alien technologies, make discreet landings in various regions across the globe. Their mission, to interact with random humans and observe their reactions under controlled conditions. The first test comes in the form of an alien scout ship that crashes in a remote wilderness area. The Soggoth expect humans to panic, flee, or perhaps attempt to make contact in a peaceful manner. Instead, a group of local humans, farmers, hunters, and survivors, approach the wreckage with caution, not fear. Armed with basic tools like rifles and knives, they set up a perimeter around the crash site, protecting it from any potential threat. The Soggoth soldiers, hidden nearby, watch as the humans systematically search the area for signs of danger, methodically approaching the wreckage. When they discover the alien technology, they don't recoil in fear, they study it, their minds buzzing with curiosity. The humans try to decipher the tech, not out of desperation, but because of their intrinsic drive to solve problems. This response surprises the Soggoth, who thought humans would be overwhelmed by the unknown. Another test is initiated when a Soggoth team makes direct contact with a city council, pretending to be peaceful travelers seeking assistance. The Soggoth's goal is to see how human leaders react to unexpected visitors, hoping to find out whether they will bend to authority or stand their ground. Instead of offering submission, the humans, led by Mayor Isabel Cortez, immediately put up defenses. They refuse to engage in diplomacy with unknown entities until they fully assess the situation. They demand answers about the aliens' intentions. When the Soggoth team tries to manipulate them with advanced mind control techniques, they are shocked to find that the humans resist, their minds protected by a combination of grit and sheer willpower. Humans are not easily swayed, even when faced with overwhelming power. The Soggoth are taken aback by this. They expected a species so primitive to cower before their superior technology. Suspense. The Soggoth's confidence begins to waver as they witness more examples of humanity's unyielding spirit. In a test where they unleash a small-scale alien threat, hostile, genetically modified creatures meant to test human combat readiness, the humans don't retreat. They don't scatter in panic as the Soggoth had expected. Instead, they fight back with surprising effectiveness. In a rural village, humans use not only their weapons but their environment to their advantage. Farmers and villagers, armed with improvised explosives, nets, and even fire, work together to overwhelm the alien creatures, despite the aliens' technological superiority. The Soggoth soldiers watching from a distance cannot believe what they are seeing. The Soggoth's own warriors, who have faced numerous threats across the galaxy, are stunned by the human tenacity. Where most species would break under the pressure, the humans become even more dangerous. They fight like cornered animals, relentless, unpredictable, and driven by an unshakable survival instinct. As the tests continue, the Soggoth soldiers become more and more disturbed by the results. Their initial belief that humanity was weak and naive crumbles before their eyes. Humans, despite lacking advanced technology, fight with a level of ingenuity and cunning that outmaneuvers even the Sagatha's best efforts. They use tools and strategies that the aliens never considered, thinking not only in terms of strength but also of tactics, outsmarting their superior foes. One particular test involves a simulated alien invasion of a human city. The Sagath expect the humans to fall into disarray, to abandon their homes, or to beg for mercy. Instead, the humans rally together, forming resistance groups that set traps, sabotage alien equipment, and launch counterattacks. The city becomes a battlefield, not for survival, but for vengeance. The Sagath see firsthand that these killers will not stop until they've achieved victory. They fight not just to survive, but to win, no matter the cost. Cliffhanger. The Sagath now realize they've underestimated humanity. The tests, which they thought would expose human weakness, have instead illuminated something far more dangerous, a species capable of pushing through any adversity with unyielding strength. As they prepare for their final phase of testing, an elite Sagath team is dispatched to observe a large-scale human military operation. They believe they will see humans at their most brutal, but instead, they are confronted by the unthinkable, humanity's true weapon, its heart. The Sagath are forced to confront the fact that the humans they've encountered so far may not be the full picture. As they delve deeper into human culture, history, and spirit, they find themselves questioning whether humanity's capacity for destruction is truly a threat, or if it is a response to a universe that has constantly tested their resolve. In the end, Orcs can't help but wonder, if the Sagath push humanity too far, will they become the prey? Or will humans prove themselves the galaxy's most dangerous species? The Sagath, now fully aware of humanity's terrifying potential, make the critical mistake of directly confronting Earth's most powerful military forces. Confident that their advanced technology and vast armies will be enough to subdue humanity, they launch a series of devastating attacks on human cities across the globe. The goal is simple: crush humanity's spirit and break their will to fight. However, in their arrogance, the Sagath underestimate the depth of human resilience. Instead of surrendering or panicking, humanity rallies together in a show of unparalleled unity. Human military forces, governments, and civilians form a defensive alliance, each group putting aside differences to protect their planet and their future. The entire planet becomes a battlefield as humanity rises to defend itself, fueled by the undeniable knowledge that their survival is at stake. The Sagatha's advanced weaponry rains down on Earth cities, orbital bombardments, lasers cutting through skyscrapers, and waves of alien infantry sweeping across the land. But the humans adapt quickly. Using guerrilla warfare tactics that the Sagath cannot anticipate, humans fight back in ways that defy the alien invaders' expectations. AI systems developed for defense are integrated into military operations, working alongside human soldiers to outsmart the Sagath. Robots, once a tool for labor, are reprogrammed and used in combat, while human ingenuity shines through in unexpected ways. From making use of ancient technologies to developing new weapons on the fly, humans prove their creativity and determination to hold their ground. The battles are intense and brutal, with every major city becoming a fortress and every street corner a potential battleground. The Sagath are astonished by the speed with which humanity adapts to the escalating conflict. In every engagement, the humans learn from their mistakes, fine-tuning their strategies and counterattacks. What was once considered primitive and chaotic by the Sagath has now become a terrifyingly effective response. The aliens are faced with a unified front of human warriors, each more determined than the last, and they realize they are not fighting just an enemy, but a force of nature. Twist. Amid the chaos, a pivotal moment arrives when Captain Sarah Hawk, a key human leader and symbol of resistance, leads a daring mission aboard a Sagath warship. Her objective is to confront Ambassador Orcs directly, as the Sagath forces begin to falter under the relentless pressure from humanity's counteroffensive. Sarah, with her squadron of elite soldiers, boards the alien flagship, launching a high-risk assault on the heavily guarded ship. As they infiltrate the alien vessel, they face fierce resistance, but their tactics, shaped by the brutal lessons of warfare, are too much for the Soggoth to handle. They push forward, breaking through the ship's defenses and reaching the heart of the command center. Tylorix, now fully aware of the power humanity wields, stands face to face with Sarah Hawke. There, in a tense confrontation, he admits a shocking truth: humanity's true strength is not in their advanced technology or military might, but in their indomitable will to survive. Despite their past, despite their many flaws, humans will never surrender. This realization hits him like a shockwave. The Soggoth had believed that they could intimidate and dominate Earth. They underestimated the fact that humans have always fought for survival, and when they are backed into a corner, they become their most dangerous. Tylorix now understands the warning he received when he first encountered Sarah: humans cannot be easily conquered. They will fight until the last breath and never give up, no matter the odds. The climax sets the stage for the final resolution, where Tylorix's admission comes too late for the Soggoth to turn back. Their invasion, built on the belief of easy victory, now stands on the brink of collapse as the humans show them that the true cost of underestimating Earth is their own downfall. The Soggoth, utterly unable to break humanity's spirit, are forced to retreat from Earth. Their technologically advanced forces, despite their superiority, could not withstand the relentless resistance of human ingenuity and unity. The Soggoth realize that while their empire may possess superior weapons and technology, it is humanity's indomitable will and unyielding determination that makes them more dangerous than any alien species they have ever encountered. The once dismissed planet, Earth, has shown the galaxy its true power. No longer viewed as a primitive, backwater world, humanity is now recognized as a force to be reckoned with. Their strength lies not in their advanced tech, but in their ability to rise above impossible odds, fight with heart, and never give up, even in the face of extinction. The Soggoth, along with other alien empires, now understand that Earth's true power comes from its people's hearts and their unshakable resolve. Ending. Tylorix, defeated but wiser, returns to the Soggoth homeworld. He brings with him a warning, a new message for his people, one that carries the weight of his experiences. He speaks to the Soggoth Council, his voice heavy with the knowledge of what he has learned. Do not underestimate humanity. Their strength comes from their hearts, and if they are pushed too far, they will fight for their survival. Think twice before touching a human, for you will never know what kind of force you are unleashing. The message is clear. The Soggoth have learned the hard way that humanity's potential is far beyond their expectations. They may have advanced technology, but humans possess something far more dangerous: the will to survive and the resolve to fight against anything that threatens their existence. Final scene. Back on Earth, Captain Sarah Hawke stands before a group of leaders, the weight of her experiences clear in her eyes. As she surveys the room, she sees a new respect, not just from the other leaders but from her fellow humans. They have won, but more importantly, they have proven to the galaxy that their strength lies not in their weapons or technology, but in their unity and sheer willpower. The galaxy now knows that humanity will no longer be a passive player in the cosmos, but a force that will protect its world and fight against any who dare to threaten it. As Sarah looks out at the horizon, she reflects on everything they've endured. Earth has changed, no longer a forgotten planet, but a powerful force. The galaxy has been warned. The Soggoth were the first, but humanity is ready for whatever comes next. The last words echo as the scene fades. Think twice before touching a human. The galaxy will never forget the lesson learned from Earth's victory.